Hello, guys. Um, I remember not so long ago when we had so many different things to worry about. You know, we were worried about racism, it's still a problem. We're worried about police killing black people, the protests in the streets were mainly about wrongful unaliving of colored people by police officers, and there were complaints about employment status, classism, people not getting jobs or not being promoted based on the color of their skin. But there's always something to complain about. Always. But we were living and we were okay. But things were not at the standard that we wanted it to be. And what I'm realizing right now is that in life, no matter what, there will always be something to complain about. We will never get things at 100% of what we want. There will always be something to complain about. There will always be something to protest about. Looking at what's going on right now, it's been a while since I heard about police killings and police killing unarmed black men, and you know um, the complaints about women not getting the same pay as men, and the Me Too movement and Black Lives Matter, and you know all those movements that got propped up. We're not even hearing about Jeffrey Epstein that much anymore. The news cycle has been moving so fast. There's so many things going on in the world that we can't even fix any one issue. And a lot of these things are by design. They don't want to fix these issues. They don't want to fix the border issue. They don't want to fix the employment crisis. They talk about um, pro-life movement, but the people who speak about pro-life are the people who fund wars and fund the destructions of entire neighborhoods in different countries, and they vote on sending weapons to countries that unalive hundreds of thousands of people, including thousands of kids. And I sit and I try and I try and I try to make sense of all this, and it's like I go mad. My wife tell me at times, sweetheart, give the news a break. And I keep telling her, I don't want to see everyone running and I'll be the one to ask them what's happening. I want to be ahead of the pack. But with all that's going on, you may never be ahead of the pack. Now, we have a war going on in Iran. There's still war in Yemen. There's still war with the Houthis. The war is still going on in Gaza. American troops are moving in on Iran, which will be a total disaster. And in government, you never know the truth because you think the politicians are pulling the strings. They're not. Because how could the politicians be telling you one thing when they're running their campaigns, but then when they get to Washington, they all look like they see a ghost. They all look like a different person, and they start voting different. I hear Senator Ted Cruz said something that I will never forget. He said he ran for office because he wanted to support another country that's in the Middle East. I won't say the name of that country. I thought he was American. See, I wasn't born here. But I am American as anyone else. And I love this country as much as anyone else. And I've seen a lot of people who were born here who don't even understand what's going on. And they play a fool. They act a fool. And they believe in people who don't even believe in themselves. They believe in politicians who don't even believe in America. They believe in politicians who are selling America away bit by bit by bit. Those documents that Donald Trump fought to keep, those sensitive documents, and this is how I feel. There's no proof to this. I think Donald Trump, before he got back into office, he was already selling America bit by bit. And there are people who knew about this war before it already took place. And I think the end of this war is already predetermined. There are people who already knew what the end looks like. And us Americans, we're just pawns. We're just pawn in a game that we don't know who the winners are. We don't know who will win when the game ends.